So you start.
All right. Welcome back to the Intoxication Station. I'm Raymond, over here with Stricky over here. Currently, we're over at the Boulevard Oyster Bar, or BBL Oyster Bar, over in Brooksville, Florida. Place is honestly really good. We just finished up with an interview with the owner of the place, along with the other Florida cracker brands. Strick, you got to tell me, what do you like about this place the most?
I mean, I like it because it's pretty much right behind my house. I can come here, have a couple beers, and go on home, and it's bedtime.
Oh, yeah. Location, location, location. But they do have tons of fresh seafood up here. They have oysters, shrimp, all that good stuff. They also have burgers, tater tots, which are hella good. If you do come out here, make sure to get the loaded tater tots. Cheese, bacon, tater tots. It's everything that you need and nothing that you don't.
Yeah. Plus the oysters with the Bob sauce. You'll never have another sauce like the Bob sauce. Trust me, it is delicious.
Oh, it really is. Considering that it's in the middle of damn near nowhere, because you have to take a backcountry road to come out here. As you can see behind us, we have traffic going behind us.
It's a major back road, though.
It really is. No, like I've seen back roads, but this back road takes a cake when it comes to back roads. But awesome location overall, guys. Currently, as we're filming, it's a little warm outside, but it's nice and breezy. Bugs ain't too bad yet. Under a ton of shade underneath some 100-plus-year-old oak trees, too. I really enjoyed this place.
Yeah. Plus, again, they got TVs everywhere. Football game's on right now.
Oh, yeah. We got a football game going on, one TV. Don't know why there's a tennis match going on, but if you're into that, you got that going on.
That's pickleball.
That's pickleball?
That's pickleball.
So I've never seen pickleball before. I know it's the fastest growing sport and whatnot, but that is tennis. I don't care what they say. That's tennis.
It might as well be, but yeah, no. Smaller court. Don't let the ball hit the ground.
Fair enough. So last time that we filmed, we did a Waffle House run.
Last time we let the beer talk.
Oh God, that was a fun time. I think you were more in control on that one than anything else.
All right.
Yeah.
Most of our problems are when we go out to a location. They'll feed me shots. I cannot do shots.
Never.
But last location, they only had beer. I could drink beer all day long and be fine. So I noticed towards the end of the night, you were looking a little rough.
Maybe. Allegedly.
So I looked you in the eye.
In the ocular socket.
And I said, Waffle House?
Done. Do it to it on that one.
So we went to the Claremont Waffle House. Great location.
Surprisingly, all the servers and the cook had all their teeth.
Yeah. And they were, what's the word I'm looking for? Beriddled with homecoming. But they still had time for us. We made them laugh. They made us laugh. We left them a good tip afterwards. Mm-hmm. Just a great time overall.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing when it comes to going out to eat nowadays. Granted, we are focusing mainly on smaller businesses, less than 2 locations, the mom and pop operations. But in general, if you are going to go out to eat, make sure to tip well. Because a lot of the places that are here in North America, whatever the server makes on tips, that's their annual income.
Right. Tip well and don't drive drunk. We took an Uber, made it there.
Took an Uber back to where we started off at after we sobered up some. Made it as safe as possible.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely made it as safe as possible. But yeah, just make sure to tip whenever you go out. Because when you come across a place that has great service, you have to tip accordingly. You really do. Now, that being said, not all servers are going to be great. There are some servers that
just having a bad day.
Yeah, or just having a bad day beginning. There's a lot of servers that are just starting out there. And for those, for the servers that are new, that are having a bad day, you have to keep that in consideration. Now, there are some servers that just suck. Like, they have no business.
Outright.
Yeah, there are some servers that just suck, but those are few and far in between from what I've seen over the years.
All right. Well, we got a little off topic there.
Mhm.
Let's get back. What do you think about the bathroom here?
Clean. No, on par with Bucky's. And I don't take that lightly. Especially with it being a small hole in the wall place out in the middle of nowhere. Clean bathrooms.
Just everything in here is clean.
Clean.
Like, I always see them cleaning. They got a mop. It doesn't smell like oysters when you walk in.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like seafood in general whenever you walk in, which is typically what you get whenever you go to the seafood place. Even big places like the lobster of the magenta color, you know what I'm talking about. And some of the other places that you and I possibly grew up on, like Lee and Rick's over in Pine Hills, that place has been around for 1.5 million years.
That smell is embedded in the wall.
Oh,
it's
in the paint, it's in the concrete, but it's worth going to because it's nostalgic to the Orlando area.
That is the first place I had an oyster bomb.
Which brings that up.
Yes.
So, Strig, explain to us what an oyster bomb is exactly.
Typical bomb situation. So, you got your Jaeger bomb, you got your sake bomb, you got your car bomb. This is an oyster bomb, but you're not actually dropping anything into it. It's just one cup. They put the oyster in it, and depending on your flavor, like here at Bob's, they do a vodka version. It's like having a Bloody Mary with the oyster in it. Or you just do traditional. You put the oyster in it, you put some beer, put some hot sauce, down you go.
Down the hatch. So I'm not a big fan of Bloody Marys, but I'd probably go the Bloody Mary route.
Yeah, I would think you would enjoy that more.
Yeah. Gotta have a sour pickle to go along with it, too.
That's the one thing I don't think they have here is pickles.
Yeah. Like, little pickles anyways. I'm sure they got pickles on their sandwiches and what have you.
On the burger.
Yeah, on the burgers.
Yeah.
Which, have you seen the last episode that we did with the owner of here? Everything is charbroiled. Everything is high quality, high fresh. It's a scratch kitchen, so everything that comes in through the back door is going to be raw ingredients. It's not often that you're going to come across anything that's canned, anything that's processed before they just go through and cut open a bag and put it on a warming table. It's all made from scratch, which it does reflect on the price, but not as bad as what you think it would be, especially for the quality that you get out of it.
Yeah.
And that's our main focus here, is to make sure that we have the best experience. That way we can make sure to tell you, the viewer, how we feel about the place.
Right. Convey it to you guys. So the last thing I kind of want to talk about is fantasy football.
Yeah. Strickland does fantasy football. I know of fantasy football. I don't really do the sports all that much.
Fantasy sports ball.
The sports ball and do stuff.
So I am not the greatest, but I will say I have won my league twice. Whereas it's only a 10-man league, but other people can't say that. So one of our rules is if your players score 0 points, you have to do an ice.
And what's an ice?
0-2.
So that's going to be on him on that one. But let's see, what else do we have here? Yeah, as you've seen on the previous viewing of BVL Oyster Bar, owner's very involved not only with this location but all the other locations that are underneath the Florida Cracker name. Definitely an amazing place.
Right, come visit.
Yeah, definitely worth checking out. Now, as far as the food and beer menu, domestics, imports, everything that you would typically see at any given restaurant. Food here, they have everything from burgers, oysters, different flavors of whatever you can really think of. The tater tots,
Right.
Huge fan of the tater tots once again.
They have 2 beers on tap. Busch Light and Miller High Life.
Can't go wrong with either.
But cans of all kinds.
Oh yeah, they have Coors Banquet, Coors Light, Corona. They have everything that you need and nothing that you don't.
Right? It's a wrap on our part.
All right. So, thank you for visiting the Intoxication Station. We will see you next time.
Stay classy, Florida.
Stay classy.
All right. I think that was a good one.